days night there would be like a ton of them to the temperature that are 60. Okay. The temperature that is 60. Yeah, yeah, that's the one that jump people everything that you sell everything. Paying a big money. So that's the one. So that's jumpy truck. There's people who work DJs and narcotic and substituted and DJs. The girlfriend they arrested, so there will be the police involved in the family. So we tell the police what them sex with that one, during that one day. So the mafia family. So that's the one who just started the lawyer. So why can't a lawyer have a daughter that she can't get like that as your son? So that's the mafia family. This police and they arrested, we're gonna contact the police today and the fire and arrested with the criminal police. We have evidence some police been arrested and fired for being mafia and involving some mafia crime. So that in Boston is been historic, okay? This is just this. This is a feeling. those are junkie. I never see those junkie crackhead until November of last year when after the freeway crime investigation. Never see those junkie in my life. Junkie crackhead in my life. And those are people I will never fund with and talk with. Those are type of people I will never talk with or fund with anything. So these are criminals. So even though I still have the video of it, but not this. You can see criminal crackhead like that. Those are people have a big, they the most problem. See, I got to make the make the report today. So she had to be arrested, or have to be arrested. Her father had to be arrested. Her father had to be arrested. I heard he's a lawyer. So why can't a lawyer have a daughter and dog like that? To be a criminal lawyer, mafia lawyer. So maybe that's the one who works with Betty Lopez. She's the one who has Betty Lopez. So as a military sergeant on the side, so that's the dirty track was doing that. How did she get my information? Yeah, don't say it was in California, never been in Massachusetts and the military sergeant and Tudo Vista. You see a crackhead, a junkie can't even stand up like that. So much opioid and disease on her. Can't even stand up straight. So the crisis of the mafia problem. Those are shoplifting criminal mafia. I mean, all those female class, female educated female. What will I do with trash like that? The crackhead trash like that, like her. I lost my mind. I just do drug. I just do crack. What will I have to do with them? Not even fun with them. They can't even think of taking over it's just like that. Why would I do Yeah, I think she's the one called Jackie. She's the one her father is the lawyer. And remember the lawyer, he always say was Betty Lopez, has the military sergeant. I think that's her. And Chula Vista never been in Massachusetts, don't know Massachusetts, never been in Boston, there's no fun in Massachusetts. In Chula Vista, I think that the one at the star market, I think she's the one has done. But none of them, all the picture I have, none of them is on the picture. So that's why when I knew that, I asked them, give me your full name, your address. I will buy the ticket for you to come to see me. But they tell me, yes, later when they used to give me the name and full address, they tell me, give them the money and said they buy the ticket. I said, look, I'm buying the ticket for you. Or could give me, I said, I will not give you any money unless you come to see me. I buy the ticket for you come to see me. So since you tell me you've never been in Massachusetts, you have no fun in Boston, never been. So let me buy the ticket you come to see me. So when they see, like some of them, when they see the trap, they tell me the top of them is marked. No contact with the trap. So when they see the trap, they can have nothing to do to say about the ticket. Give me your full name, your address. Oh, I will buy it, I'll buy my I said, no. I have to buy it. I have a picture of it, I record everything. And they use the phone, they give me the real phone number. So I know those are criminals we dealing with. They all have to be arrested. So, and I believe they are unemployment or the same criminal workers, mafia. Those are the only mafia. Remember I tell you about because it's one love, the same thing, one love that you're making the line group and others. And the El Chapo mafia, we're gonna have a separate document for El Chapo now. The separate folder for El Chapo now. So that's what is going on. Now the Spanish use those house niggers. That's what they try to do to me. Use those house niggers so they could get more money. So as long Spanish and Caucasian whiskey, they're very dangerous slavery and disease addiction. So that's why they was stupid. All the racist people are stupid. And they're very racist. So that's what's going on. So they use those house niggers, think I'm one of them. I'm house nigger too, I'm gonna be caught. You think they're smart. So and that's what I think I found with the trash one over there. She don't always have this one. She don't have look at someone like that. I'm looking for women. If you ever like to tell me anyone in my position, comments. And those are people, first time I see them is last year November when we start coming to monitor this area. And then it was set up by the mall. And then with the PUA was like after I contact the senator at my office. That's when I started seeing them. But at the shelter, Pansy shelter, that's when I would start learning on Pansy shelter what's going on and everything. What does it? So those are mafia, good mafia duty. That's why the unemployment workers told me to wash my back in the street. So they have those drunks in the street to commit a crime, big brother and big sister. So they get financial, they share the money. That's the mafia we investigate. The mafia, they don't did Boston Marathon also. They the one who did Boston Marathon bomb 2013 also. So that's our request. The bomber we have to be corporate. If now you get death penalty. If you don't give up, one was over. But due to what I have on file. those police have to be arrested and fired because some police already get arrested and boss on being a mafia and crime. Remember, for my book bag backpack was stolen. Those are the junkie was on that area also. Every time I try to steal my backpack, when I said them, recording them, stay away from me. So I don't think I'm gonna look for female, all the superstars I have, all the supermodel, all the female I have, class female, educated female, sex female. But female I have like that, if the trash, the junkie trash guy head like that, I would pick up and bust. I mean, like those I would pick up and bust. So that's a Jamaican thing about it. You know, that ignorant of female. So I think she's the one that had lawyer, her father is the lawyer. So what we're going to buy is the mayor, that's why I said the mayor again, office again, and the investigation again. So I think we're dealing with the city worker is the mafia, the Boston, a lot of city worker and the state worker, and others are mafia family members. So the unemployment, we believe, is mafia. So we have to get in touch with the director of labor, Mr. Carlos. I'm going to do an investigation on Mr. Carlos. I'm going to contact them. When I contact them about the behalf of that, they mock me and laugh at me. So I knew that we're dealing with mafia. So in the governor office, I contacted. I will file against the governor office. The secretary pick up, they tell me they're going to contact me back, they're going to find out, I let them know the PO and unemployment, they tell me they're going to find out, contact me back. I think that was since September, they never did, and after when I see they never contact me back, I keep calling with message, no one ever pick up, no one ever call me back. And it's left with multi-message. At the governor office, found out they don't want to charge the PUA, the unemployment everything, they stay. So, that never happened. Remember, I said 2019, in January, February, the unemployment worker in Boston, main office in Boston, threatened me to tell me wash my back due to an ask about of mafia. Because I see when I go to the office from Worcester to Boston, I get to the office, they always use the junkie trash one, crackhead one, to set me up. So that's why I asked them about that question. And she told me to wash my back in the street. By asking me a question about mafia. And those are junkies criminal on the street. Those are people I will never find away stuff with. And you guys know, I've been with them, you guys know as well. And how they end up having my information. So how they end up having my information. So remember my chapter on the investigation, $1 million and $1 billion was to the Spanish for only fully filed for distribution what they want to distribute. And also over $4 billion, 400 billionaires, Caucasian, Spanish, Asian, and Middle East, none of them are the people like African American, anything like that. And millionaires also, there's none of them. So, and I see when they think you're a different color, you have money, so you're subject and entitled to live or share with the Spanish and the Caucasian and the Asian, they're entitled to take out your sleeve. And they are ignorant of Negroes to use also. They do that. So these also things under investigation just to figure out the crisis and racial crisis and mafia, racial mafia to inside system jihad in the state. Okay? So on my side, that's it. So someday we're gonna finish and find out. So her father is a lawyer, and I think she's working with the mayor. The mayor is a mafia family. Something I did learn, the police commissioner, I contact the police commissioner office, never get any, I left message. So this chief police, I'm going to contact the chief police office to please. Let's go. And I just contact the state police office, they try even with the genuine tone, you never get anything. So they all, like you said, the boss on her boss on the most of the official mafia is a mafia. Why the mafia gang problem so much great, so even think they are important, they control the country, is them. What they say is what it is. So what is what? I went to the district attorney myself. The one is who someone is there push me, laying on me, push me, get out. And I met her because in front of the state house there was a protest. So because she took my phone number, sent me, she will contact me since September, and I have proof everything what we got it. I identified myself, and I never heard from her. Some others also I got from you. None of them ever contact. So everything will have been documented. So we're gonna find out because gang in mafia is not important, it's just a test, you're worthless. I found you're gang in mafia, you're the worthless person, you're the worst person. It's not important. It's not important of this. I think that's why it is. It's important in mafia. Being a group of two is a gang member, that's important. Being a gang, being a mafia, being a two. So we'll find out. So what's going on? We'll find out. That's why I said you did not deal with those junkie house Negro they've been dealing with, and don't ever overestimate it. And I don't want those house Negro, those dumb house Negro, dangerous house Negro, even to themselves, and involve anything that has to do with me and you. So they can't even anything them, they're so dangerously stupid. They can't even defend themselves anything, not even to figure it out what's going on against themselves. I don't need to tell. And I don't want to be like them and talk like them. And I don't want to learn from them. It's stupid, dangerous, stupid. Again, like that. Too dangerous is stupid, even against themselves. I don't want that. So, had the El Chapo use them, had the Spanish use them and abuse them, and those stupid things is a good thing. Had the Caucasian, Asian, make them destroy themselves and they know what they want to do. Too dangerous is stupid. Okay. And they ignore it. So, please. Like I said, I checked for billion and million in Boston, in Massachusetts. Cheap. And if the one was bragging, but the one was against me, telling me Boston is a billion and millionaire. What I'm doing, no one's gonna help me, I'm selfish. How stupid you can be. Working for someone who abuse you and get rich over you, billionaire over you, because you dumb and ignore it. You bragging against your own people and you think later I have to help you. You think fucking now want to lock you up and Guantanamo will take you out of society because you two think you're stupid and ignorant. For society.
Good morning. This is the final wording call from the Amtrak Northeast Regional Train number 171 with the 8:21 a.m. departure to Roanoke now boarding on track 1. Please be sure you have all of your personal belongings with you, and thank you for fighting for that track.
Suppose If they put step over, you're gonna have to vote there for El Child. So the crisis of the problem. Okay. So I think she's the one who makes Spanish and whatever stuff, Mexican whatever. She done was lying as that trash junkie crackhead used to right there. Just so. And her women is jacket but John was has dirty
Number
messages.
171 with the
And
821 AM
has a sergeant
scheduled for
military,
arrival
which is
is
the
now
federal
boarding on
fund.
track 1 from
And has
South
a
Station.
sergeant military of United States. Sergeant Army military of United States. And that's a federal offense. That's a military offense. So that's a often different offense. And that's offended female military female. Because one of them I remember say, oh, the military female or the king will have one man. But there's a lot of good military female, they control everything. And that's offended the military female. You tell me the military female or trashy junkie like that and court and gang member. That's offended United States military. No wonder they are taking side systems. So this is what the investigated. And we have a female military unit who went to school, graduated and used to high school, have a diploma, who put their life to serve the country. Who don't end up like her, who do like her, going and do crack and gang and member in the street. And who got education, who not look junkie like her, the bombs like her. And then for someone to trash like that and just disrespect and offend this, United States military. So that's why I said those trash and junkie are here, they're the most disrespectful. They are the most disrespectful out there. They have no respect for no one and anywhere they reimburse. They have no respect for no one and anywhere they are. So those are female, United States female military. After they go to high school or college, university, go to college, university, strong enough to serve the country, to do the service, and work hard to be who they are. And there's a junkie trash like you in the street, shoplifting, stealing, and begging, and have no education. You worthless to the city, you worthless to the country, you worthless to yourself. You worthless to the state. Especially a gang mafia terrorist member in this street phone. And it disrespected, offended the United States military women. So that's no wonder Haiti, those guys call themselves soldiers. Here in Boston they call themselves soldiers. See, all you see them always with military clothes, military bag. And I said, do you have any family military? No. Have you ever been a military veteran? No. So this is gonna be investigated. There will be a lot of arrested. What's going on? You can have a those junkie trash causing problem, more crap. So like I said, that's no wonder the unemployment workers threatened me in 2019 to wash my back. Because I asked him about that. That's what for me, okay? And I have a suspect on her also. She will be deported, and I also do the Chinese or Asian and being involved in illegal activities. Please, she will be arrested and deported if she keep at it also. I will explain to you guys why I lay there in the medical. Okay? But I've been letting them know this is United States and I'm not those dumb Haitian and house Negroes, African American. Haitian. When it's come to me, they need to control themselves and be careful. So, I will explain to you guys later. I've been monitoring and recording her, observe her a long time about that. Okay? And there's some Spanish involved. The one just see past that, the other Spanish, the skinny one, who just passed that, was from here. She's a Puerto Rican. She's been monitored and she's one of suspect criminals who was involved in the robbery. Okay? So I'll explain to you guys later about that.
Attention Orange Line passengers. Shuttle buses replace
Remember yesterday,
I
I was recording that you got arrested. I tell you, the Puerto Rican, the Spanish need to control themselves. They are in this country, and the Asian, the very way say they think, the psychology, mentally, believe and think they own this country. They own everyone. They could do whatever they want. Later, they complaining, oh, you hit them, I didn't love them. And those stupid things, they have to do whatever they want, to whoever they want, and you have to deal with it and make them think you love them. Let them get away with it because you love them, so they could know you love them. Doesn't matter what they do to you, say to you. But when come you have to let them get away so you love them. And I've been telling them with me, it's not like zero tolerance.
3 minutes.
And I don't care what you think. You need to control yourself and be careful what you do, what you say to people first. Got it. So, please, is this gonna be? On the files, I will send it to you guys. There will be more investigation. We got an investigation about the fact that there's a lot of code criminals, mafia, and I've been on the code. Remember when I've been on the code, they just say I'm gonna do this, even though you're against the mafias law. I'm running my mouth. People running mouth, they get killed. So they stick on my. There's like a lot of like code, a lot of. That's why I've been asking for the reform. Code city workers. That's a lot of family at Springfield, a lot of mafia family. Medical, remember I believe that you said medical, most of the medical workers in Massachusetts, mafia family. Remember that? So, and remember mafia work with ISIS and jihad, mafia or ISIS and jihad, you remember in Boston? ISIS and jihad use women for financial aid, that's why you see here in Boston also, in Massachusetts. So, they're the same thing. And remember, I've been telling you guys, Massachusetts, the headquarters of terrorist criminal paradise. And paradise, and I know people, they can do that also. And they're all these guys. That's why I need their equipment and everything like that. And it's zero tolerance. Gonna try to find out more. And you see all the shelter also, all the shelter workers or criminal or gang and mafia family, the women of cycle, feeling and identity there for one another. So this is really a complete corrupted and crazy and lunatic and confinement and everything. This is a really highly crisis red flag for Massachusetts, state Massachusetts. So, it's got the LGBT crisis, the all LGBT. So, that's what I'm going to be passing.
Attention passengers, the next Orange Line train to Lowell Road is now arriving. Like I was saying, it's meant for the Asian, I think some criminal Asian medical to China, Asia to here in Boston and Massachusetts in the United States.
I think the symptom reason of the corona problem virus from China and LGBT, and they went with the Chinese was over Boston Marathon bomb. And they lies about deporting him. There's no proof when I contact even the FBI office. None of them can answer me. They all lied to me, retaliated. Police station lied to me. The news lied. There's no evidence. And that Chinese one, the two brother bombers, they put their name. And we know something like that. You cannot put someone's name and protect his name. So the public need to know their name, full name. All the nation have to know. So the Chinese one, there's no way you could find his name. Look at his name. Online. This is something we have to take against the FBI and the police with a very investigation. Why they was alive for them, why they protect them. And so he was ever, but they have to count it for that part. That. And they are deported the Chinese, there's no proof that he got deported. No evidence. And I don't think this is some information, I don't think he got deported. True. So there's no one there they protect his name.
Good morning. May I have your attention, please? There has been a traffic update.
And that's why every time I'm sitting here over there, she always show up. I'm talking, I was documenting here with another Asian guy. He's an old more not expert. So, and the Spanish ones. And you know, there's no one else Negro, Haitian, and Jamaican, and African American. They always do that. So I always let them know, stay away from me. Anything you have to do with me. So by me.
Attention travel passengers. Please be advised federal authority requires all customers to wear a mask at all
So
times.
remember, the most racist and the financial racist crisis here is the Spanish and the Asian.
Refusing to wear a mask is a violation of federal law.
The Spanish and the
Customers
Asian.
may be subject to
And then the
penalties under
Caucasian.
federal law. Do not
Or
employ
LGBT harassment. But for money, whatever. Is the Spanish
Do not
and
travel
then the
if you are
Caucasian.
experiencing COVID-19 symptoms or when you
So,
meet public health criteria for quarantine.
Always everything,
For
always
more
the Spanish
information,
Muslim.
please
Always
visit
the Spanish Muslim. I don't know, every time I'm going there, always the Spanish Muslim. Everything wrong, always the Spanish Muslim. Every negativity that I'm doing investigation against crime, whatever, it's always the Spanish Muslim. So, I don't know what's going on with them. I mean, it's always the Muslim. So, whatever corruption, fraud, identity is always the Muslim. Racial is always the Muslim. So,
The next Oak Road train arrives in 4 minutes.
So, going
The
after
next
this criminal.
Forest Hills train arrives in 2 minutes.
So, not the West Coast. So, I'm gonna make some study of the behavior. You guys will be observing it and see it and hear it. Especially around that time, they're going crazy. They're gonna try to set me up. They're gonna try to do everything. Police gonna involve on it. Medical gonna have you been seeing the EMS. So the EMS, the medical, the fire department, a lot of them are mafia family, gang and terrorist family. The police, a lot of them. The court worker, a lot of them are terrorist mafia family. They are named for them. So, the mafia family. Shelters worker. That. So we're gonna come investigate it. Store market. Most of the store is by mafia family. Medical worker, mafia family. Don't you?
Attention passengers.
They
The next
still like
stop
running out.
is
They still
Forest
running by
Hills.
mafia. It's like most of they still running by mafia again. Especially the capital city. So this is unacceptable and zero tolerance. And that will not be accepted. Okay. And those are wishes mafia.
Attention passengers. The next
That's the reason I
orange
stay away from the
train
female.
to
All the mafia female, one of the female here controlled by mafia families, gold digger, gang terrorists, or violent, and crime. And that's not gonna be tolerated. When you get really violent, really crime, really terrorists, tackle down the mafia family and the gangs. Domestic terrorists jihadized. So both male and female, and the mafia they love to use the female. And so it's all for female criminals, mafia. Doesn't matter you're state worker, you're medical worker, you're an unemployment worker. Doesn't matter you're shelter worker, any female will get caught.
The next train to Forest Hills is now approaching.
And then qualify and just
Attention passengers.
get
The
to have
next
the men.
orange line train to Oak Road is now approaching.
So you will be persecuted because as criminals as well as the men. So that's another way because in Manchester and Boston, that's why the reason they use the female mostly is because to what's going on in Manchester, the mafia.
Attention passengers.
But
The
that's
next orange
not
line train
cannot be
to Oak
accepted.
Road is now arriving.
Too bad it is. Manchester is now only state with a female and unanimous. I mean, there's like golden female and all. I mean, Miami, I love some old female. I don't think we never find out in Manchester. They are not mafia, they're not gang family. Not New York, some of New York, like some California, Texas. Good, smart women. I mean, you have 50 states. You got my country, Haiti, every other international. Good women. Not gang mafia, not crazy, not stupid, not thief, not a criminal. Who don't steal, who don't do shoplifting, who don't do robbery, who don't hacking, who don't steal people again. Good women. We're not a gold digger. Work hard on it. We're not crazy. We're not intoxicated, we don't do crap, we don't drink, we don't smoke. We're well educated and minded and wise. So, I don't think I will come to the ceremony with the junkie trash here. Cry head in this shit. To love all those women for this trash, crackhead mafia. Young things. I mean, good. That's it. And you got the military women they get. Highly educated, highly mannered, you know, in the military they will thing. So I don't think I will tell you for the trash in the street. Here must. Crazy criminal women, mafia family.
Good morning. This is the final boarding call from 8:31 a.m. train to South Station, now boarding on track 3.
This is
Thank
like
you
it.
for riding Kiwi Rail.
We will be so tolerant. That's what I've been saying. Boston will be quite women. Boston will be qualified as the most dangerous women in the United States. You guys will keep seeing why and why. Okay. So you guys get more good mercy.
This is the final boarding call from the 8:38 a.m. train to South Station, now boarding on track 1. Thank you for riding Kiwi
It's
Rail.
common sense. It's common sense. So we're gonna tackle down all those gang and
Attention
mafia.
passengers. The next orange line train to Forest Hills is now approaching.
We're gonna go on after the police,
The next
criminal police,
overground
involved in
train
support.
arrives in 7
So there's
minutes.
this story. If on fire, police been arrested. for being in mafia family and supporting in crime matters. We're gonna tackle those police down. And I have some suspect police. And the court workers also, some suspect
Attention
criminal police.
passengers. The next Orange Line train to Forest Hills is now arriving.
And we have some unemployment, labor, OSHA, suspect, medical suspect, mafia family joining. So they all been on fire. Some fire department, EMS, mafia family could wanna be a good guy. And I've been telling them we're not gonna turn away. No tolerance for good bad guy. Don't want lousy good bad guy. To be or not to be, right? A good guy or bad guy. Where the police is fight crime. Good worker is justice for the victim against the criminal. Now the criminal get the justice and the victim victimized again. So we don't need those type of criminals working in the office, those type of position, right? Mafia family gonna support the mafia criminals, criminals, and protect them. So that way there will be justice. I ain't gonna call it worse and worse until it's gonna be worse and worse. I've been telling me they think they are above the law, just like you know, say them by you. They think they are above the law, you know, it's let me know. Don't be scared and coward. That's it. So we're gonna tackle down those criminal mafia law advocates, lawyers, and civil worker mafia member family. So store worker mafia family, store manager, employer mafia family. All those things have been documented throughout Massachusetts.
Attention Orange Line passengers. Shuttle buses replace train service between Oak Grove and Sullivan Square this weekend, March 13th and March 14th, beginning at 8:45
Where I have
p.m.
no information till we start that mass shooting bombing always by mafia again with ISIS in jihad. Since we got down on our ISIS and jihad in the Middle East, in Africa, in Europe, so we get in them here in the United States. So we could know. Get it good like those tests, violent tests for a long time. Those criminal violent tests. And like I said again, I repeat it again, we don't want good bad guys. We don't need them, we don't want good bad guys. The bad guy costs a lot, have been costing a lot of people. A lot of them been fired also, and that was it. Some of them. You want to be mafia family, protect mafia family, hit the road. When they should join them, we meet you up there. So, we don't want that. So, that's what's gonna be happening. So I did wonder, you could see how many more time I won unemployment, they still without lighting. I won the detective, I won the fraud department detective, which I found out is the police downtown Boston. Even though that they still dumb enough to lie to, without calling light to. Even I let them know everything recorded. So you can see how disturbing the problem is. So in that case, we'll find out. I wonder unemployment, they tell me no, we're not doing that, is not true. But department tell me the same thing. They all tell me no, we're not gonna do that, that's a fraud, it's against the law,
The
no,
next
don't worry.
road train arrives in 2 minutes.
I contact, they are feeling unemployment. Feeling unemployment tell me the same thing.
Train arrives in 4 minutes.
Feeling unemployment tell me the same thing. When I say I have no kid, no wife, no one, I even say, let me make myself clear. I don't need those crap drive. I will never come and bust and lost my mind. I need a female, is those crap head joints. I said that to their face. I said that to them in recording. And I also tell them, let me make myself clear. I'm not a faggot. I just support LGBT. And do based on my religion. I'm not here to pay bill for any cockroach food there. United States is a capitalism, not communist. I said, they tell me yes, they know. I said, are you guys bringing communists in the United States? Against the country, against the government? They told me no, everything was documented. And I asked them questions. I said them, could you give me some money and some claimer who claim unemployment or PUA? They all tell me no, even call police on me, for me. Say I ask them money and someone else. See how dumb and stupid they are? I mean, anyone has a common sense or smart. Someone who have common sense and smart, you stealing them, or you giving these from him to someone else. When they ask you that question, you always say no. You should not continue. You should stop. Why anyone have common sense, smart? You have a white man. When you ask that question, you always didn't say no. We cannot do that, and you call police again. Complain against that person. I see the question. Will you continue take his money to give it to someone else if you have white man in common sense? You're not stupid and crazy and dumb and moron. Everything was recorded. I asked them that question, could you give me some money or some claimant? People who claim unemployment, they all tell me no, that will be a fraud. That's what will be a fraud. Who doing the fraud? Me who ask you, or you give it to me? We say both of us will be committed fraud. And there will be federal police charge again. I say in that case, what happened to my unemployment? My PO? Oh, he's there, don't worry, we will not give it to no one. And I let them know everything is recorded, they have been recorded. So, that's how I found out those junkie trash, the female, they give him money and marriage paper signed in my name also. Marriage paper signed in my name. So I asked them so much questions since May 26th. May 26th, they mock me, laugh at me, tell me I'm calling the company, hang up phone on me. They wouldn't disrespect me. So, I'm showing, proving to you guys the Christ. Not only they crazy, they stupid, but they is very dangerously ignorant, uneducated, disturbing, very dumb. I asked them multi-questions. I asked them, could you check my account for me to see, did I file for any child support, did I file for spouse, did I file for dependent? They say, okay, let me check. When they check, they say, no, you didn't file for none of them. You have no dependent. So I said, why did the $10,000 for dependency? Who's my dependent? No, it's not. It's just like something you give it to you. Everything we got it. Over $10,000 dependency. When I say, what is a dependency? Someone who depends on you. I said, but I don't have any dependent. I don't have any wife, any kids. Never been married. And I will never marry you. And I will never let any dumb criminal hear my child choose a white man. That's what I tell them. And I will never come and get a trash cry here. Someone on dope, on crack, on her, all kinds of disease. to be a wife, my wife. So what's going on? Oh no, don't worry, we need nothing. We just need to identify some new identification. That's all. But when I did apply, you guys tell me you got my identification. Don't worry, you got my tax paper. I don't need to send any identification. So what's going on? Oh, maybe there's a fraud on your name. Maybe that's why. Now let them know everything is recorded. So this is the crisis going on in Masha system. Gone. So the dumber the person I found out, that is no one that the dumber the person is more problem they're gonna cause. The dumber the person is, more problem they're gonna cause. I ask them all kind of questions. All type of questions, and I let them know everything is documented, reported, and I let them know they will be arrested. I will come with backup and the office arrested. I even contact the director labor, Mr. Carlos. He's a Spanish, he's a director of labor. They laugh at me, mock me, and hang up the phone on me, rudely and unprofessionally. He's all. I've contacted the executive labor, I've been to the, and I spoke before that, 2019, the end 2019 and early 2020, January like that. I spoke with the director labor. I went to the executive secretary of state this many times. They were coupled somehow in the beginning. And I let them know morning investigation. I bring them the letter.
The next orange line train will
Start beginning to read with them. I give them the letter, and she tried to decline the letter.
4 minutes.
And she told me they have a very good and new system. Anyone who hacking the system, they will know. Who try to steal identity, try to steal my claim money, they will know. I said, are you sure? I said, since when you have always knew? I said, since been a long time I've been doing investigations in Springfield with the unemployment workers, what's going on? Especially among the Spanish. She told me, don't worry, they have a good system, anything like that, they will know. And if I have anything, let her know.
Attention passengers.
As I'm doing investigation.
The next orange line train to Oak Road.
And I told her, even in 2019, early 2019, even one unemployment taught me to wash my bike because I asked a question about the mafia. She taught me to wash my back for that. She told me, oh, okay, with that, I will go and find out about that. So in that piece, it's been documented everything. And I spoke with the manager. The manager is a Spanish from South Africa. She's crazy, she's dishonest. She's rude also. She's racist. She's a mafia family. She's a what? The manager, I spoke with her, especially what happened with the Amazon. When the Amazon lying, when now, oh, that's all you need is winning. You don't need the money, you just win. Or you win, that's all you need is winning. I said, well, the money was, well, oh no, there's no money. I said, I filed for suspension. Oh no, there's no money, we can't give you any money. All you need is winning. You win, that's all. Or no, there's nothing anymore. If you don't leave, I call police now. We're trespassing you. Everything was documented. Okay. That was 2019. So, like I tell them, look, you have a lot of illegal Spanish coming, especially Mexican from South America. Look, I support President Trump with the I tell them that everything was recorded. I support President Trump with the border. You know, they even tell him to put the border here and support it. I said, if you guys want a Spanish come in their country illegal, Use your own money, give to them.
Attention
I say
passengers.
even Haitian come illegal.
Orange train
I'm not here to pay the bill.
is now approaching.
Because it's a capitalism.
The next
Only their family,
train arrives.
they fund will keep them illegal in the country, have to pay for them. And I've been investigated in Boston, all illegal Spanish are dressing so expensive. None of them are homeless. All these illegal South American, Mexican, illegal Chinese also, Asian. They're all dressing so expensive. They shop money in the mall and eat at the restaurant only. They all live in the housing, expensive housing. So they're illegal, they're not qualified for anything, right? They have no paper, they can't have any government support. So where they get money? So much money.
Orange line train through Orange.
Immigration, I know when immigration bring you in the country, you got like exile or whatever. Immigration politics. Immigration give you some type of money, amount of money, until you could be back on your own. Start working on your own. So keep you for everything you need. Immigration gives you those money. Okay. Those are people illegal and immigration not possible giving them money. So where they get money? Just even with the corona and everything. Those guys look bad. Me, I'm serving the country. Look at me. I'm serving the country. On duty, right? Work hard, pay tax, go to school. Do a lot of things in this country. Sitting in the shelter in the street at night, in the street, during the day. Like those guys, illegal in the country, they are criminals, doing crime and violence. Against the country, they are terrorists, ISIS, jihad, mafia, gang, destroy the country, drug everything. But they still get everything they need, right? The reason why. You have a lot of Caucasian illegal. Like whatever they do. So why would I come in the country, work hard, pay bill for someone else? What about my bill? Why I work hard for, put my life in risk? At risk for what? For who? Not for myself, for someone else? For a freaking cockroaches pest? Freeloaded? From some crazy terrorist, stupid crackhead? It's for a faggot to pay bill for them? Especially if born and raised in the country, where you been? Born and raised in the country, where you have been then? Where have you been? What have you doing? When your mother and father put you to school, did you stay in school or join gang and go do drugs, selling drugs, shoplifting, doing wrong, go have fun? When I came in the country, saying, hey, my parents put me in school, I stayed in school and graduate school. Didn't skip school. I stayed and graduated and do a lot of volunteering work. Play soccer, play volleyball, military coach, government program, do a lot of voluntary work. And stay in school, study hard. So I did all that for a bunch of junkies, a lot of criminals, a bunch of punk, gang, and mafia to pay their bill, a bunch of illegal terrorists, right? To pay their bill, a bunch of stupid African American born and raised in the country, allowed to know go down. Education, the Caucasian use education. I was back in 1990. They used to say, education is the thing the Caucasian used to slave us, who need education, I'm smart, I know. And that guy laid there, I see them in the junkie and bomb and begging me for money when I come back to Springfield. Oh, listen to me, you Haitian from Haiti, listen to me, there's a good thing I'm giving to you. Education is for cycle, is for slavery, the Caucasian used to slave us. Stupid. You have no education, you're an idiot, you're a moron. You dumb. You can't defend yourself, and you're not educated. When there's slavery, if you're not educated, check it. If you're not educated, that's why the Caucasian love and the Spanish, you're not educated, so they could slave you. Because you're dumb and stupid.
Attention
You're
Orange
ignorant.
Line
You can't defend
passengers.
yourself.
Shuttle buses replace train service between Oak Grove and
You're
Sullivan
confused
Square this
because you can't
weekend,
defend
March
yourself
13th
against
and March
to
14th,
defend
beginning at
yourself. You want to
8:45 p.m. on Friday.
So do drug and join gangs and mafia. So think people come to work and pay you a bit and go in jail all the time. Think you're doing something good. So someone comes to work hard, go educated, get education, go stay in school, so you could have money to take drug and crack and smoking all day, doing nothing, pooping crud all over to pay your bill, right? So pooping crud all over, so the country could have more people like you, not like me. So more junkie, more bomb, more criminal like you, gang member, drug addict like you, stupid, moron, dumb, uneducated, bone damage like you, artisan. So not like me, like all that intelligent, smart, educated, everything. Work hard. So you have more lazy drug addict like you.
Attention passengers, the next Orange Line train to Forest Hills is now approaching.
To pay your bill.
The next Oak Grove train arrives in
So
6 minutes.
this is unacceptable. So this I'll let you guys know. I'll let you guys know. That's the thing I get from the Jamaican, from the Haitian. They will invite me to Lion Group.
Attention
Spanish invite me
passengers,
to ISIS.
the next Orange Line train
Al-Qaeda
to
here in
Forest Hills
Massachusetts.
is now arriving.
Invite me to Muslim and ISIS. The African as well.
Attention all passengers. Federal law requires all passengers over the age
Been
of 2 to
documented?
wear a face covering when traveling on trains or at all railway
Not
stations.
gonna be
Anyone who does not
acceptable.
comply with this requirement will be denied
It's gonna be sunny outside today. We're gonna be out. We're gonna make some call. I want you guys to stand by. Everything will be documented. Everything will be documented. Okay. So me, I remember when I come in, the immigration was say to my parents, "Nurse, welcome." So when my mother and my father asked for asylum, or you guys pass, you guys go again and get the asylum, the exile, political exile, and this is in United States. United States is not a capital, is not a communist, it's a capitalism. Haiti is a capitalism also. I'm from Haiti, not communist. So I'm from a country, capitalism, and I'm living in a country that's capitalism, not communist. I don't form a country communist. And I'm not living in a communist country. So immigration tell us you have to work hard, stay school, and then from everyone, when you get trouble in the country, that's the only way you can stay in the country. So just work hard, go to school, and that's all a lot of our family do. When I come in, taxpayer, we want, one of our family, we don't want to get work, so we were to work. My brothers, the graduate school, my sister, work hard, we all work and we don't get them welfare and money washing, okay? Washing from destiny. The people right there, that trash people, washing from destiny. So, and our family come in this country. This is what the immigration tell me. This is telling me this country is not belong to Caucasian. They tell us it's not belong to Spanish. It's not belong whatever. This country belong to the people. Everyone, that's why it's the immigration. And if you go learn the constitution, that's why I say also. As when you work, do what you have to do. That's what we did. So that is something I get from a lot of people's mouth. Spanish, especially Spanish and black and African American, why do they have to work? There's a lot of people work for them. They get exercise, they get tax. And those are people, when the exercise is done, before the month, they go doing crime and stealing, begging, so you owe them. They have to take the part. You remember this one you had at the shelter? You heard that this right there, give me what's mine, I'm taking what's mine. What is yours? You don't owe you anything. And there's the same people tell you, you steal me, I kill you. There's the same people who tell you they are selfish, they don't share. Okay? There's the same stupid criminal who tell you they don't share, they selfish. You still don't take it. So, this is not a communist country. We're not built from a communist country. So, but I think that's what's going on in Manchester, especially in Boston. So, and this country is controlled by communist people also. But that's what I see in Manchester and Boston. So, I did not come here in the United States to pay for African American bill, whether it's Spanish, especially Spanish, or Caucasian, or not even my other Haitian people like. My mother and my brother bring me in the United States, immigrant bring me to work on my own, make my living, make my earning and living, take care of myself, not take care of a stupid African American bill. Not a stupid, even my own stupid Haitian bill. You're born in the country, you're in the country as well as me. Go to school, get education, work hard. Don't buy jobs, don't be stupid and dumb and moron. Stay school. Don't smoke drugs and crack, buy cigarettes all the time, and alcohol. Don't shoplift and cause problem and violence, doing crime.
The next Forest Hills train
Don't steal.
arrives in 4 minutes.
No one holds you, no one welcome you in the country. Immigration welcome, not me. You don't like it, leave the country. Whether you're Caucasian or not. You're born in the country, that's your parent responsibility. I'm not your parent, your family. You see me when I need help. My family help me, my brother and my sister help me. I used to help me. Because you need help also. You're in the country, you're born your way, whether you're homeless, whatever. You help your family. What's your brother? What's your sister? What's your mother? Your father, your grandparent? What's your uncle, your auntie, your cousin? Your biological. You're Spanish as well. You come in the country, you're Spanish or Asian or Chinese or whatever you are. Whoever receives you illegal, they're the one responsible. Your family and you. Not me, not other people. Not the government. Especially if the government not responsible, I don't need to tell me or other people. So, why would I rather being homeless to see someone else get whatever they want? Why would I rather be homeless to see a crackhead, stupid African American, stupid Haitian, stupid Caucasian, stupid Spanish get whatever they want, or stupid Asian get whatever they want? Especially born and raised in the country. Why would I rather? Did I tell you do crack? Did I tell your parents make it damage you for exercise money? Did I tell you go do gang and mafia? Did I welcome you in the country? Did I tell you come in the United States I pay your bill? Did I tell you go poop and kid, have fun? So I take care of the bill, the kid bill for you? You know you don't have money to take care of kids, then you shouldn't be having kids.
The next train to Forest Hills.
Go work hard and save money. When you save enough to have kids, you have kids.
The next
Like a lot of people do.
train arrives in 3 minutes.
And don't buy crack and cigarette and alcohol. Give the money to take care of your kids.
Attention passengers.
Because drug and alcohol, cigarette, crack, drugs, they're expensive. So all this money you waste on drug and crack and cigarette and alcohol, you could save and take care of yourself and your kids. Check those Asian. Okay. Monitor those Asian. You will see the behavior. I need to know if this country controlled by Chinese, by Asian, by Caucasian, by the. Check the behavior of the Asian. I want to see if the country is it the Asian country controlled by them, or this is United States, or by Spanish whatever. Watch the behavior of this. So I don't want anything like that. You stupid criminal, you join gang, a mafia, and I here to pay your bill. Stupid. I support military. Sometimes I used to send funds to help military, support military. That's me have do what you to do, and it's a good cause. I used to have fun support and support state police, and that's a good cause. And state police, especially on the highway, put their life in danger to serve and protect us. Military as well, not a junkie like those junkie gang criminal, junkie bomb, criminal crackhead smoking all day. You born and was in country, what was you doing? You're not doing nothing. Think being a gang and junkie that's important? You serve the country for that? You think you're doing something important for yourself, for the country, for others? Being a mafia, being stupid, worthless? You think I'm here to pay your bill for that?
Attention passengers, the next Orange Line train to Willow Road is now arriving.
To make you look good in the me, so you could have more money for drug and crack or things like that. Right? So you could have money for more drug and crack and causing more problems, destroy the country more. And then go pooping kid also gonna be more of you in the country.
Attention passengers,
Causing more
the next
problems.
Orange Line train to Forest Hills is now arriving.
How stupid of you. And I give the criminal of you. You have no education to give to the kid. You yourself don't have education. You're a criminal. The kid gonna be a criminal, take after you. And have your hygiene, have your gene, have your DNA. And brain damage, the kid both born with a both effect. The kid born with a both effect. The kid is mentally damaged due to intoxicated drugs and alcohol. And this kid gonna be later in the future gonna be a terrorist threat. The gang and terrorists and violent school wherever they are. Doing drug and alcohol and the street up to no good. And shoplifting and still think everyone owe them. They have to take care of them, pay their bill. Refuse to work, refuse to go to school. Pay their bill. What the fuck you want to do? You need to walk away. That's why you will find out. In our school, take that house and go home, you okay? He's not there, right? He's not there, arrested, okay? This man the criminal. So, in that case, those dementia was causing problems. So that's what's going on. Okay? And that's not gonna be acceptable. So I think that's the most problem. I remember back in 90, I used to have a lot of fun in Manchester and Springfield telling me, "Ted, look at this kid. This kid is a welfare kid. I said, what? He said, yeah, these are the welfare kids. He said, look, my people, our people, they didn't take it for welfare money, for SSI. Back in 90, it's very on Manchester said. And you know what? I support slow that the way slow that is. Florida, they don't give you a lot of SSI money. Not everyone qualifies for SSI in Florida in welfare. The reason I like it like that, the way they do it, that's what makes Florida more progressive, more smart, more thing. I think that's more, no wonder there's more problem in Marshall. The reason, that's why more gang, more violent, more things in Marshall, more corruption in Marshall. The reason, a lot of kids grew up when they made by parents for SSI money back in the 90s. In 2000, my parents go cooking kid for exercise money, welfare money. Back in the day, a lot of big money. So you use that generation when the kid was a baby. You mean by the parents, now they are now causing problems. And they kid also will be a problem. If you got to multiply, there will be an age, is the more lead, that will be the terror time. Terror time, you know. So, we do singles who want to go to school, those educated, that's why we see even them, a lot of them in college, you see how crazy they are. Even you see unemployment worker, that is like the new generation. So,
Attention passengers, the next orange line
that is
train
thing
to
is going on. That's why I like it, the big more fluid. That's how you see the more advanced technology advanced everything. When you compare, I was in Massachusetts for 5 years, from Haiti to until I graduated and go to Miami. But even 2007, 2097, I went to get a license, driver license, register for driver license. They refused to give it to me. They refused that me register to get a learner's permit. Oh, it's not my age. They give me all kind of lies.
Please practice social distancing
So,
by using all
in 2001, I went to Florida. Shortly in Florida, I get my license, my driver license. Shortly, I get my license.
Attention orange line passengers.
And then the same
Shuttle
day,
buses replace train service between Elk
I
Grove
went
and
to
Sullivan
school driver.
Square this weekend.
The driver,
March 13th,
give me they had to take highway the same day.
8:45 p.m.
Driving the same day, the school driver. Give me they will take the highway and go back home. So I'm doing good. And then shortly I have my car, buy my car cash in Florida. But in Massachusetts said it would be very hard, very impossible. In jobbers, a lot of jobs like I said yesterday, even I guess are from Spanish, or you are a Negro, that's not a job for you. That's not a job. So, to show you a difference. So, up here, I think that's what's going on, and that's why a lot of them refuse to work, being mafia, and this street pump that people owe them is feeling identity their project. Corruption all over. Because a lot of them, they get used to welfare in SSI. A lot of them in SSI. They grew up in the family, all the family on welfare and SSI. Free money, they're not working. And there's a wish will come in Massachusetts using welfare in SSI. And when those money come, all the family doing jobs.
The next
Job and
train to
job
Forest Hills
job
is
money.
now boarding.
And alcohol. Those kids got the both going up
Attention
in the house,
passengers,
being
the
out.
next orange line train to Oak Grove is now
Both effect,
approaching.
condemning and then gaming mafia also. So you got a state, that's why you got these states so crazy like that, mafia system. Crazy people corrupted. They're all over. And people smoke on you, they smoke on you at the air. You could see every time I have to go after them doing drugs here and smoking in the mall. Everywhere. So you don't need to know at the house, at the kids smoking on the kids
Attention
and different.
passengers, the next orange line train to Oak Grove is now arriving.
So you can go on burn them in. Or uncle is a gang member, is a drug addict. Come in the house to smoke. The auntie is a drug addict. He's a smoker. Come in the house smoking. They made them. Whether they're in college, they quit. Whether they're not implement, they quit. They out from it. And they quit. The big mafia family. So that's what I'm trying to do. Environmental crisis, we have environmental crisis, environmental pollution. It's smoking bud cigarette all over and everything. Some of them they get used to going to the family, welfare family, SSI family. None of them working. None of them go to school. They got 3 months. Now they on their own. And they seriously the same thing. And they think everyone owes them. They don't owe even. Now you know gang and mafia people on drug and dementia. So they go violent, they go crazy. The big blood and big sister thing go on. After 9/11, the terrorist problem, ISIS and all the hell. Them hood. Gang hood, blood and hood. So make it worse. Big blood and big sister. Those guys with
The next train to
you know them in trouble.
Attention passengers.
A lot of more them in trap syndrome.
Forest Hills Central approaching.
All with orange line cars.
And we got the LGBT also. And you all know LGBT, so that me go more that discover what's going on in Saddam Hussein. The co-opted, the
The next
violent,
orange
the
line
stealing,
train to Forest Hills is now arriving.
right? Remember in Saddam Hussein, the Bible said, people go in and visit Saddam Hussein, they get robbed, they get killed. You see person as well, all the time in the news, the star come, superstar come, they get robbed, they get set up, they get in the court accusing to rob them, sue them. Me also as well, this is what they do. So, you know Boston and Marshall with the LGBT crisis. I'll do that. Make it the worst place than even Saddam Hussein. So, you have multi-group of gang and mafia. So, that's really crisis. I'm telling you, I've been dealing with them for years. It's not an easy task. Thank you. So, and I think there's something I want to let you guys know. I'm not going to send any more things for Social Security besides for elder and retired. And those people who really disabled, the critical disability. Especially for the state marshal, I think that the district marshal is supposed to stick for state marshal with the welfare in Social Security. SSI. That's one of the causes of the crisis. Because I remember back in 90, my classmates, Spanish and others, you remember, that's it, what's make it, that's it, what's make it, that's it. I know kids, Spanish female, get pregnant at 12 years old so they could get more welfare money. 12 years old, get pregnant. And at 12 years old, they're pregnant. What education she have to give to a kid? She's a kid herself. She's a kid herself. Now, another 12 years old pregnant her, or 16 years old, 20 years old, or 20 years old pregnant her. If it's 20 years old, 16, and 20, and only, he's going to try to stay away in hiding, and he don't want to be in trouble. Now she's going to be taking care of a kid on her, so we'll try to set up someone to be the kid father lying. So you see they do it now. So this kid, and she also gonna take a lot of drugs with that money. Who's gonna make the kid also the baby? So the baby gonna grow up for them, and then she gonna file SSI on the kid. Claim. What is it? So those are crimes and things been going on. They mean my chapter. Okay? That's why you see a lot of crisis.
Attention passengers. The next orange line train to Oak
That's
Grove.
what it is to the red flag stick. Get it to the red flag stick. So, a lot of them don't want to work and don't want to go education. Education is for soccer, education is for slave. But when they were slaves, if you were educated, they wasted, they didn't like you because you were educated. If you're educated, they know, especially them who they're not educated themselves, they know you're much smarter than them. They don't like that. So they will be kill you, touch on you, hang you. In fact, I am because you're educated, which is still now. So how you gonna tell me education is something? How dumb you got to be. And then you end up saying, lay there after now you think everyone owes you to pay your bill because you're homeless, you pay your bills. Because when it was education, you drop out, stay in gang, you think you used to be in the smart, doing drugs, sell drugs, in SSI, welfare. You just go to school, if you stay in school. And education, if you're educated, get educated, and it's for people hold you. And proving it all over. Now I had kids, I had to pay yeah. But you know you didn't have money, you know. So that's why a lot of things going. So that's why I've been asking for education in Massachusetts. One of the reasons is stop paying bill. This I'm addressing to the Joe Biden and Kamala. I know you guys really support the education. You know, I know you guys know education got you where you are. All due respect. And the Department of Defense, all up there, and the education got me where I am. We know how education is important. But Massachusetts, the money been wasting on medical, the medical empire, not education. So this is something we need to tackle the matter. Gang, we don't need gang all over. We don't need mafia. Uneducated criminals. People in the office, they're on the job. They don't have education for the job. When you tell them they have no education for it, but they have the job. So that is something we need to do there in Massachusetts. So I've been investigated how many money been wasting on medical healthcare in Massachusetts. That should not be. Which is more empire medical you're gonna build, more patient you're gonna need. And no one gonna want to sick automatically, want to sick themselves. So medical gonna psycholy, that's why I call them psychopaths. Crookedly improvise. How they gonna improvise? Get people sick. Or people sick. That's it. You have empire medical, state of medical, empire medical. Why they have medical? For sick. Anyone gonna want to sick, get themselves sick. What happened? Empire medical need patients. And no one gonna want to get sick and be a patient themselves on their own. So those lunatic or improvise. That's why they try to set me up like that. Benefits. Those lunatic improvise. So stop wasting money on medicals. I want people crying for education. Sir, you cannot smoke here, please. You see that? Top of the leg. And that's the story of the dedicated. That is all those money wasting on medical. I was at went from 2007 to 2009, over $2 billion. Only 2007 to 2009 investigated in Massachusetts. Over $2 billion waste on health care. Over $2 billion. When I started investigating the financial medical department, they go crazy and lie to me, tell me all they need the money in the package. I said, do you know? And they are pushing pastor. She's a pastor after preaching at the Springfield Park where we were doing an investigation on invested healthcare. After she preaching in the park, as a pastor, at Springfield Park, they were doing some. So I thought there was an activity. I said they had to bring activity back. So they started bringing activity back. So she was one of them was pre-recruited and the activity was preaching until years ago. So I was there to work. Hold on.
The next Oak Road Trail.
I was there observing and recording everything. So I was investigating, observing everything. That was there in Chapeltown. And Chapeltown escaped from the prison in California. So I was there observing and recording. So after she finished preaching, I walked up to them because she was mentioning she is work with the financial. She's a financial medical healthcare financial assistant from Massachusetts. So once I heard that everything was recorded, I walked up to her, introduced myself, and I said, may I ask you some question about medicals? Like I heard when you was preaching, and the gospel you mentioned you were a financial healthcare assistant for Massachusetts. So may I ask some question about that? Because I was investigating, found out from 2007 to 2009 over $2 billion given to healthcare only. When I investigated the student, school education, even me start to go to school for the forensic science. When the police say if I become study, I'm gonna be trouble for them, they're not gonna get away from anything. And the police, I was working with the police specifically. So
Attention all passengers.
So she told me, so I introduced myself. I asked her a question about her. She started going crazy. All of them. All we care is money in our pocket. I said, do you know the Homeland Security? No, I don't know. I said, you're medical, okay, and everything. You don't know those things. And then you don't know what called Homeland Security in the United States? No. All I care is money in my pocket. I said, money in your pocket. I said, you come from preaching from the Bible when the Bible says loving money is a root of all kind of evil. And then now you tell me you carry money in your pocket. You don't even know Homeland Security in the United States. That is Homeland Security in the United States. And then she started get short tempered. Tell me to leave. And then when the investigation wash on, and the two Scotland military was coming illegal in Springfield area within the 2016 was the election. So at the police station in Springfield, there was some of them there. So I went to Tower Square. I was investigating mass mutual. And the building in Springfield like big as Pentagon. Why would you have only one health insurance office in there, such a big building there? And then not only that, they have a factory pipe in the back where they make money. Their own money. That's why El Chapo get those $7 trillion. Your company. So I applied a job with them. They denied me. They did say they have planned me, called me for interview. They lied to me to the interview address. They give me a fake address. So, no, they give me a fake address. I don't know how they find out what I do, how they know. They give me a fake address for the interview. I went to the address, I lost, and the address don't exist. So all the money I paid for was wasting money. So I start calling them, get the number, calling them, ask them questions and such. They tell me appointment to me, and the legs that they change.
March 13th.
Oh, I have to go to Holyoke. While I'm in Springfield, Massachusetts, Springfield, I have to talk with the agent, Massachusetts agent in New Holyoke when I'm in Springfield. He wasn't going in Tower Square. I said, yeah, well, sit in the Tower Square. I'm in Tower Square now. Why can you talk? Oh, no, we have to come to New York. I'm in Holyoke. Holyoke has to make an appointment with you to talk with. I said, but I'm in Springfield. You guys are in Springfield, where? Oh, even though, you have to be Holyoke.
Attention passengers.
Later, a Puerto Rican one from Holyoke College told me So after they told me that, so I started investigating Holyoke, especially the Holyoke. There was a Holyoke student, someone went to school illegally undermining because after the police explicitly talked to me, if I go study forensic, I can study forensic science, they will be not be able to get away from any crime because I'm too good to take my job to save. They will not be able to get away. So they put a Puerto Rican at the CC College, my first college in the United States, back in Nigeria, right after I graduated high school, and to mess up my FAFSA and my financial to give it to another Spanish to go to Holyoke College.
The next orange line train to
So,
Oak Road
you know,
is
they
now
were documented.
arriving.
So that's how I went to go Holyoke College to start investigating. I found out it's true, and they lied to me in Holyoke and retaliated once they found out it was me. So once I said something like that, I started investigating the financial mafias. Students, a lot of students, some graduate from the team, they always say, I'm 18, but I cannot go to college. I was in the shelter. I said, why you cannot go to college? Because I'm not qualified for a grant. The financial is small. You have to take loans are expensive. They charge you so much. I said, what the Pell Grant? I didn't know you should get Pell Grant and I financial master. What happened to them? Oh no, they don't give them anymore. You have to take loans. And then they only give $5,000 financial aid. After that, you have to take loan for everything, and then they charge you a lot in financial interest. So I contact the director of education financial Massachusetts. She lied to me and retired. And everything was documented. And when I investigated, see what those students told me, those stories. So some of them say I'm not going to continue college because it's too expensive. When I investigated further, after I found out there was the office financial
Attention passengers.
medical health
The next
financial
orange
the house
line
home
train
sponsor. I
to
want to
Preston
investigate it
Hills
there.
is now
While I'm
approaching.
inside there, they tell me wait. After I introduced myself, I identify myself. And there was two Spanish at the office. Both of them get out and say, wait for me, we come in, we do that. Both of them went, but they left the door open and I was recording everything, documented everything. And they was talk so loud. He's very important. He's very important. You have to lie to him as a
The
self-defense.
next orange line train
You're gonna have to lie to
Forest
him as a
Hills is
self-defense.
now
It's very
arriving.
important. Me, I'm laughing at the office when I heard something and I'm recording. I'm laughing at them when they come back at the office, inside the office. Oh, so we don't know that. We don't do financial. We're not the one who do all the financial. We don't know anything about the financial, how much you give for financial help. I said, but this is not the financial help. When you heard, yeah, but boss man in the Senate there. It's the Senate war. When you go to the Senate war with the office and everything, it's not us. But I said, this is the financial. I said, are you lying to me as a self-defense? And I started laughing at them. He was like, well, you're laughing at us. I said, I heard you while you were saying at the door. You left the door open. I heard everything you were saying. So they was like, get out on the office, get out. You're laughing at them. I left laughing at them. So that's why you see the three-way lying, so self-defense. They make them lie. You see the police come out, they lying, self-defense. You see they lie. So that's why a lot of times they become slave of their lie. Always use that against them, make them slave of their lie. That's why you see the morals. Because they always lie. And I always tell them, you lie to me. And that's going to tell to you against it like a lie. So I'm gonna find out. It's not smart to lie. You gotta get down the truth. So and so much building empire. So please use the money for education, not for medical. And medical need patient, and those guys in the streets, they are the patients. A lot of people, even me, they try to set me down. One thing and the other. Building empire medical, you know what that's mean. That's why they call mafia state of health. But me, I call it state of sick. Crisis. Psychology crisis. So not a state of health. So more medical, more building, more patient they're gonna need. And no one gonna want to get sick on their own. And those guys, no one gonna want to get sick on their own, so they're gonna have to improvise. And you all know what's meant by improvise, to get sick patient. You know how the commies work. Bad science, bad medical work, bad doctors, bad RN, bad nurse, bad healthcare, financials. So that's why they have to lie to me as a subject. So the other say, it's money they care. All they care is money in their pocket. That's why this is really so corrupted and stealing and gang and mafia. It's money they care at the pocket. All they care, that's what they tell you. That's why this is going on. And those who told me that all they care is money in the pocket, they're African American. And so whether some of them are Jamaican or bad as others. And mix. So those people, all they care is them. That's why you see at the over there at the market, they were involved in robbing me. But they looking that I don't steal, I don't have money, but they robbing me. I'm homeless. I have to share. But me, nothing for free, I have to pay them. You have to have money to make money. But them, I have to share with them and they have robbing, sharing scams. So all they care is money on that, so that's mafia, that's criminals. That's a psychology problem, addiction. So, and we see I couldn't believe it. Church Christians, so-called Christians, church pastors, after finish preaching, say something like that to my face. I said, Joy, I tell you, I said, you can't believe it. I said, you have no idea who is in front of you. I know the Bible from Genesis to Revelation, Apocalypse. You can't lie to me about the Bible. I said, you remember, the Bible says love and money is the root of all kind of evil. If you get shut up and get away here, I don't want to talk with you. I said, no one day you don't know Homeland Security or all you know money, and you just come from preaching to the public. I said, I was recording everything, observing and recording everything, and doing an investigation. And then, so, those are crises. Those are things going on. It's like dangerously uneducated, dangerously ignorant. I mean, the people not smart. I think people will do and say here.
Attention passengers, the next Orange Line train to Forest Hills is now approaching.
So,
The next Oak Road
Thank
train
you.
arrives in 2 minutes.
please, I hope you guys is addressing all due respect. And I want justice. Non-violent justice. So I want those guys arrested and press charge against them. And I want the money back. I don't have kids, I don't have anything. I don't have anyone who take off me to my gadget. I take off myself. Everything has to do with me. I is me. Sign is me. Anything. So I don't let anyone do that. But what's going on in my life? Never been married, have no wife. Never say I do. Never go to court or city clerk to sign. I apply for whether online or for marriage.
Attention passengers, the next Orange Line train to Oak Grove is now arriving.
What is going on? And I want that to stop. Thank you. So this is I want you guys to listen to this, watch it and listen to it thoroughly. It's very important document. It's very important all I've been said. And what you're gonna to observe what's going on, what you're gonna hear, is watch this thoroughly. Listen to it. had the mask on my mouth, you will hear some little CC. But I have a mask on my mouth. So, like I said, if I need help, financial help, it's my system, my blood right here. Even though they tell me to change the what me and everything, thing on my name. They tell me no one is, everyone is selfish, no one is gonna help me. I get the work back. The psychology, dangerous addiction, cerebral crisis, being a mafia problem in Boston and matches corruption. So, even you listen to that female yesterday as everyone asking for deportation. She one of them who asked me to help her against her husband. You heard she said you've been this to me. You guys heard and listened to the video. That the same female told me to come to protect her, and I refused. She keep hacking me. When I saw that, and I also need to come to Boston. I came later. She changed. She said she's not in Boston. She's in Hope. But we're in the way. So, and she tell me I'm not here for husband. I'm not here for boyfriend. She don't like me. She even told me, said, if I force to have sex with her, she will call police and push us and sue me for rape her. So she told me that I need to stay away from her. I started knowing I'm got fed up with it. Was confused. And when I saw that, I didn't do anything. She told me to protect her against her husband. That's pulled a knife on her and beat her, and they went to court. She won. She left him for good. I guess her not husband did not know. Kid father had 4 kids for him. So she's not going back with him, and the guy gonna come hacking her. So she needs protection. I'm the only one who help her, and she will know her family. My family been good to her since back in 90. So she could give me a place to help me go to place. She having everything I need. So I told her about the FEMA. She told me inside the FEMA, you need to work with FEMA, would be good. It would be close to FEMA in Boston, because there's no FEMA expensive. And that's what she told me. But when I came in the house, she told me I had to pay, nothing for free.
The next Forest Hills train arrives.
She started bugging with the other guy. You see them do thing. Nothing for free in the United States, I had to pay. First she asked me $500. I told her I don't have anywhere to put my stuff. I have to pay. That's when she said, okay, then give me $200. I gave her $200 for winter. At the same time, I'm helping her with the kids and protect her. And she told me she don't like me. Only I had to force her to like me. Why would you force you like me when you already threaten me? You're gonna call police for me if I force to have sex with you, for rape you. That's only stupid. Someone stupid will do that. Why will I have to force you like me when you already threaten me if I force to have sex with you? You're gonna call police for raping you. You got to be stupid. Someone stupid. So she told me she only like 2 guys. The kid's father, she's not going back with, and the guy in Connecticut who's gonna leave, divorce his wife to come to live with her. They're gonna rent a place. Which was very shocking to me. So that's how you see I put a gold digger crisis in Boston, in Massachusetts. By gang in mafia crisis. So when I came to the house, she told me for the hair kid also, you say, if my kids, my daughter come to tell me you come touch her or anything, I will call police for you. Even though I will know it's not you, because I know you, I know your family, you guys are a good guy, a good family, I know your brother. You will never do that, but I love my kid, I'm going to believe it anyway. That's another choice she did make to me also. And then, but since 2019, I'm talking with her, and 17, I'm talking with her on the phone video. she only meet with her daughter. Only time I talk with her, she even give me the phone to talk with her daughter on video, WhatsApp calling, and she left me talk. Which year she was on to 12 years old at that time. In 2017. I just say hi to her, what's your name, everything. I said, let me talk with your mom. I didn't stay. And I said, may I talk with your mom? Meaning like, she said, well, you didn't talk with her long, you didn't say long, that's my favorite daughter, I love her, she's like a grown woman, I teach her everything. I said, oh, okay. So when I come in the house, after 4 days, her daughter, wearing a very sexy tank top, short, and then wearing a very see-through, because with only her bra. And then where I was passing by the house, she sit there, open her leg, and staring at me and daddy time. So I walk away, turn my face away. And later, what I did to Iceland,
Shuttle buses replace train
I
service
did
between
a
Oak Road
reverse
and
psychology
Sullivan
at
Square
her
this
mom.
weekend,
She
March
was 13 at
13th
that time.
and March 14th, beginning at 8:45
I did a reverse
p.m.
psychology at her. I said to her, I asked a question at that day, later that day. If a female, young female, saw you coming on her way, she sit down wearing a very sexy clothing and top short, and then open her leg, all her private coming out.
Attention passengers.
And then she staring at
The next
you.
Orange Line train
What does that
to
mean?
Forest
Why?
Hills is
Because I
now
said, you're a woman, you know, I'm not a woman either. She said, oh, that's woman is a very beautiful woman who loves you, who wants you for her husband, and she don't want other men. And she don't want to have other women. I was like, what? It was so shocking for her to answer me like that. And but everything was recorded. I said, really? He said, yes, that's a female who's gonna be honest with you, want to be faithful with you, and you be faithful with him. That's a young, beautiful female who wants you. He's like, do you have any beautiful female who like you, do that to you? He said, you better go talk with her. I said, no, I said, you know I have a female, you had to show you, you said you don't like me and anything, so you know, I have other female I'm talking with on Facebook. Oh, she said, oh, don't worry about that, I could get you a beautiful female in Boston and Massachusetts. I will get you a very beautiful female. You will like it. So I said, I'm going to help you get a beautiful female. You get a job, everything, you get the job with Amazon, and then you get a very beautiful female. But she brings back for her daughter. Or my daughter is 16 and 13 years old, don't go talk to my daughter. That doesn't make sense. And that's the question you answer me, when you answer me, also very shocking. Now, you're going to get me a beautiful, and then you bring your daughter back to me. And then she bring herself. Me, I have you there has one family, you have me has a family with one family, then you wherever I am, you go with the one big family. But I don't like you, and I have to tell you that. I said, I know you tell me that, and I did text her I'm not gay. But when she's sleeping, she make me sleep next to her. At the living room where the TV is, to protect her against her husband. And the next day, she told me, Pedro, my private is hurting me. I said, why? How? She said, because my kid father forced to have sex with me. I said, then he rape you. You want me to call police? But you want to? No. I love him. He's my kid's father. I'm not going to call police. I said, seems like deep down when you love him, you still love him. You want to go back with him. She was like, I love him. I still love him, truly, but I don't want to go back on him. He's violent, he's lazy, don't want to help me, don't help me with the kids. With money, I bought a woman, he pregnant another woman. Okay, even see the news, it's not been nice to me. So he said, you see what you did for me when you took me out, you brought me flowers, everything. He never do anything like that for me. He said to me, I can't remember the last time a man does that. And thank you for what you did. That's why I'm helping you when you helped me. What you did to me last time, for me last time. Take me out and bring me flowers and everything. So I said, okay, that's the way I am with women. I circumvent with women, and I be careful too with women too. So I said, not all women are relating with that. He said, it's good, I know your family say like that, that's good. You will have women crazy. And then another thing I have with Amazon, appointment with Amazon. She told me she will bring me to the appointment for interview. So when I get to the interview, but there's a camera, whenever I go out, the Spanish, the Asian keep blogging, and I keep recording, that documented everyone watching what's going on in the house. And once what she did, she told me the same day she picked me up from Worcester, she told me, if I see her kid, her son, is harassing me, it's not her, it's her kid's father who used them against me to harass me. But however, with the school and the medical was using the kid in her. And the police and fire department was using the kid to do that. If my and they some officials so they could vote voting for LGBTQ for the midterm of 2018 election. Some officials that I asked some of them to give resign. Okay. So I was fed up. And she told me it would be her kid's father will use those kids against me because he's jealous. He saw me there to protect her against him. So you will use their kids to harassing me. If the kids is harassing me, her son harassing is not her. We know it's her kid's father. I said, okay, find out. So, have you heard on the recording yesterday when I did the kid, get off me, he was naked. Come to claim on me naked. That's why you heard I tell the kid, get off. So, one day, after she made that threat to me, I got her daughter, and when I what the her daughter did on 4 days when I at the house. But when I saw that one, after she did that, they put her leg on me, not those things. Why her mother told me. So I started questioning her daughter. Her daughter, she's very smart. She's very beautiful too. And she do know how to do. She do know how to cook so a lot. She do it because she knows. And I started questioning her. She's like, her daughter look like she person. Due to her father and her life, a lot of things going on. Her mother, what's going on in the house, her phone. So I know something's going on. So I started questioning her. I said, do you like me? She said, yes, I like you. Because since she's opening her leg on me like that, her mother asked a question, and she bring her daughter in me, and then she told me, because the woman loves me, young and beautiful. How did you know it's a young, beautiful woman? When I asked you the question about women opening her leg on me. So, who want me forever, we don't talk about the men, and for me to have about the women and girls. So, that was the plan. So I went to start with the daughter's under the camera. But they have camera all over the house. So her daughter said me, yes, I like you everything. I said, what kind of like? But she refused answer. I said, there's two types of like. Which one you like? Which one I said? She said, oh, you know, you figure it out. I said, there's two types of like. Which one? And she refuses and she get up. So not that day I was went to Amazon for an interview. She told me she's gonna bring me, and she made me miss it and lie to me. And it was a setup of Amazon also. Make me miss it. When I get there, Amazon send me back, tell me to go reapply to another location, and then they will reset me in another interview day. So when I get back home too, and then they come right again, I will sit on the sofa where I usually sit, and my computer laptop, doing
The next
tapping for the job and application. And then the test another thing to do. And then as I was cleaning, coming and cleaning, she told me, go sit on the table, Pedro's kitchen table while I'm cleaning, so I could clean. So how I know. And then one mom they take go, I went to the table. She said, do you want other food? You want food, brother? You wanna eat? I said I was gonna cook. She said, you don't need to cook. I'm gonna order food. I said, okay. And she said, what you wanna do? I said, do you have anything order? She told me order. I said, let's do this. Yeah, okay, we're gonna eat like a big family at the table. We're gonna sit together to eat like a big family. So the guy who got in Haiti wasn't there. He went to work. The guy we got in Haiti for the things, the one who got arrested in Haiti for the things. The other guy yesterday too went to work. Her kid father went to work, but the way her kid father in the house. It was only me, her, and the kid. So, and she come while she ordered the food, she cleaning me and on the computer doing the job for the Amazon. So later the food came. She said, Pedro, you wanna eat? Let's eat. I said, no, you know the Amazon sent me to send it. They give me a deadline. Let me quickly finish it before the deadline because I have to take the quiz and doing the quiz and then everything. She said, okay, we're gonna eat me and cake. What she did call her son from the upstairs and the room. She give them their food separately, not make them sit at the table, make them go back upstairs. And her daughter and me sit at the table. She did at my left side. Her daughter sit right across me at the table. And then I'm using a computer, so my head gonna be up at the computer. So my head's up. So every time I'm looking at my computer, her daughter face directly to my face. So while we're talking, by her daughter keep rubbing her leg and mine. It's my wife. So for me, we keep talking and pay attention of that. That's when her daughter put her hand on her private.
Attention attack passengers. Please be advised that all
And then slept. But me, I don't know what she was doing. And they pay attention. And then she put her hand on her private again. Their mom to slept. And then that's how the mom told me, hey, though my daughter practice smells so good. I see her everything again. She could be a woman, she could be married to a new man, and have kids ready to be a woman to marry to a new man, and to have kids and everything she wants. And I teach her to do everything. She's very clean. And I teach daughter family, which is very shocking to me. We're gonna be fed with a big family, so I don't have problem to tell you. This is shocking to me. No matter what, you have someone, other than your 30 years old daughter. You have a grown man in the house. Even your kid father is not your daughter's father. You should not say that to him. Do that for him. For make your daughter passes, for daughter passes him in her private, let you smelling. You make it sit down on the table. That camera, which is the camera, so much people watching, the medical watching, fire department and police watching, people in China and Korea watching, South Korea watching, people all over Boston, all over Massachusetts watching, a lot of part of the world are watching. And to tell me that, go for Joe and video recording camera. So, and I was like, really? He said, yes. And I didn't want to keep habit and everything. He said, we're going to be a big family. Pedro, I want to be a big family. I want to be in my family. Everything. But me, I don't want to keep digging everything. So to bring any intention. So I left with the daughter left, the mother left, and then I questioned them separately. I went to the daughter first. I said, why did you do that? So why you smile at me? She said, oh, that's the way I am. Sometimes I'm like that. Sometimes I don't like smile, sometimes I smile. And I don't know what she tell me. She tell me like, not STD. She say I have that. Sometimes I'm happy with people, sometimes I'm mad at people. She said that's why I was smile at because I was so happy. But sometimes I'm mad at people. This is I found very sharp for her to tell me. Her daughter taking me on to tell me. To tell me something like that. And then I questioned the mother. First, I said, why would your daughter do that? Oh no, we nothing, we are family. We are family. It's nothing. We are family, it is nothing. So that's why I'm asking for the police, the by 10 and by 11, they all have to be arrested. All EMS, I was involved, all the bus station worker, all medical worker. I went to investigative, so they all have to be arrested. I was involved pornography, child exploitation. All those stupid criminals, because they think they are above the law here in Massachusetts, they stupid think they are above the law, they could do whatever they want to wherever they want. Especially the racist one, whatever they want to whoever they want. That's how the crisis in Massachusetts. So I've been asking them to hand over the video recording camera. I called the service provider. I contact even Kevin Smith at the shelter, Pansy shelter. He's the one who was in charge of it. He lied to me. Everything was documented. I'm not questioning them, but I have information facts. That's that crackhead 25 that arrested, okay? What shall be here? That's the one who was around the corner. Okay? So, in the port from the freeway and the high Beverly locates. I got two different countries, okay? So, in that case, the money, I think she was more involved in some thing on my name also. Was getting thing on mine. As in to so the crime says, so this is for child pornography, because the reason child pornography, because when she told me the her son gonna be out and her good father, one day she tell me, because when I go to the bathroom, her son always come and knock at the door, and her daughter, oh, we need to use the bathroom. So if I was taking shower, already naked, I tell them you have to wait, or use the other bathroom. If I haven't started nothing yet, I'm not naked, or I will take clothes back on me and get out. If I'm using for number one or number two, whether if I haven't started nothing, I have to patiently hold on until they finish to go back. Or if I already, I tell them to wait. But she told me why I cannot let the kids see me naked.
Attention passengers. The next orange
Was
line
yelling at me.
skills.
Why no matter why you can't let this kid see you naked? So why now you can see the kid naked? Oh, why you have to get out? Why you have those? I said nope. Because when I'm using the bathroom door don't have a lock. It doesn't have a lock. But when I came to the house, the daughter told me this is what you could use to lock the door. So when I go to the bathroom, I lock it. Especially I'm paying rent. And I don't want kids to walk on me. And you have a 13 years old daughter there. Walk on, and you have a gay guy in the house, and you have other guy, and your kid father, and you especially you threaten me for whipping me. You will call police whipping. So I don't want you to walk on me while I'm naked. And I don't want while I'm in the bathroom, you get in, I'm in the shower, I don't see you get in, and start getting yourself naked. Me, I'm walking on you, saying you're naked. But the kid anyone else. So I lock the bathroom, she get naked.
The next orange
So you went
line
with me
train
first.
to Road is
Even
now
telling her one of her sons to stand up for me to look at his private. If I'm scared to see his private. So I tell Marcus everything will record. But when she already threatened me, if I see the kid harassing me, that's the other thing. If I see the kid who harassing me, it will be her kid father at first. So that's why you see I have a lot of recording been contacting the fire department, Hoboken. It's a Hoboken city, Hoboken of Massachusetts. They've been lying. The chief police, the fire department, they all lie. They all, that's why you see here. monitor the fire department here, what's going on here in Boston. They're crazy, they out of control, they corrupted, they're mafia gangs, they're involved in other crimes. Stupid, they're not smart at all. But they do dumb crimes. So in that case, a lot of them have to be fired. So we investigated so and they need to hand over the video recording. I will make the report, make that today. But they need to hand over the video recording or the video was recorded. Okay? And I heard that that's what they said this country don't control by Spanish. You don't like it, they do it. There's a country controlled by everyone who works. Do you think you're Spanish or something you are that you could do whatever you want? Not with me. Because you think you are those or gang or mafia, you think you're racist, you're gonna do anything, you're gonna get away with that with me. So, and there was a lot of Spanish I heard was bragging, talking about what's going on, was recording everything. Where I get the most things when I'm the boss train, when I go out, go to market to the mall, that's when people talking. So no special this Spanish, they will talk loud. They will talk so much loud, like a diarrhea. That's how I call them diarrhea, a lot of them diarrhea mouths. And they will talk whatever come to the mouth. Especially on you, what's going on. And usually that's why I always record it. So have you heard in the bathroom the guy was talking so loud and yelling so loud at the bathroom yesterday, this Spanish guy, against me and fought for crime. So loud. Usually when I go to like unemployment, I go to social security, to welfare, I go anywhere like they do that so loud in that. But when me, that's how you heard me. Become crap. This why when I go to investigation and we what I go, you heard at the shelter yesterday, last night. Yelling and everything. At the moment. That's why later on, when me I said, hey, you need to control with me, you ain't gonna give me that nonsense.
The next
I'm not gonna buy it from you.
arrives in
Take off your people causing problem here in yours, not the money.
Attention passengers, the next Orange Line train to Oak Grove is now
So,
the next Forest Hills train
that's what
arrives
is going on.
5 minutes.
Attention passengers,
So,
the next Orange Line train to Oak Grove is now arriving.
that's there's way more shocking thing, way more thing will become that we hear and see. And believe she's one of the person have insurance on my name. He's getting insurance on my name about the criminal. And those two criminal female homeless those guys had also. The other one of those are two criminal identified in forgery, and one to robbery, and they are involved in crime. Those are two criminal and they also like that. Which I never have nothing to, never fun with, never know, never see before. And will never be fun in us. So, it's a crisis in Boston. The crisis in Boston. What's it going on? So that's why I said we have a district measure against women. The same thing we did against the Caucasian, the Spanish causing so much of this problem and women. The same thing we do a lot of violence in that case. The same thing we did want to do it against the women in mafia. Outside the game in the mafia, the ICNG had used women for financial crime. Now those women get it in the show together. And then the way to protect herself. So that's why the Zortolo went for both men and women too. So, and also what the junkie homosexuals is another problem. The mental one, for those who have mental problems, the junkie problem. There's a lot of problem with them also. Crisis in Boston. And the mental problem of homosexual crisis here in Boston is that you don't take back up or you send back to your country, okay? So, is a lot of problems. You could see right there what's going on. So, every day, like I said, every day I will make you guys see in good terms that I have been experiencing myself, been a victim, been seeing this. And I said, that's what I want you guys to do. I want you guys to be my witness. When you see them, hear them, when I make people, they're not crazy, they're not because of lies, because of their fact and reality. And because of reality. So, that's the reason I will listen to this guy. This guy arrested him also for me to get by himself and get a kick out. Okay? So, that's the reason. Okay? There will be more to come. You guys will see. It's nice today. I'm gonna be outside. I'm gonna make a lot of calls so you guys everything will be documented. So happy with
Attention passengers, the next overflowing train
the
will
prices
begin.
go on with nothing. Cool.
The next Oak Road train
God bless
arrives
you.
in 4 minutes.
More to come, okay? Thank you.